Hey, welcome to Louis the Gunner. I made a few videos, keep making mistakes, making them too long. They got to be under 15 minutes. So I try and make like 10-minute videos. Yeah, I might upload one and then have a part one, part two. Now I'm going to be talking about the past, all the way back to George Graham, to Bruce Rioch, to Arsene Wenger. I'm not even going to bother to mention Umar Emery. He doesn't even. It's almost like he was never manager. I think Arteta's more important at the moment. Arsenal got a lot of balls putting him in, giving Arteta the job. First ever appointment. He's younger than me. When I found that out, I was like, it made me feel really old, but actually, I'm not that old. I've only just turned the big 4-0, and I've been an Arsenal fan since the late 80s, man. It's Michael Thomas. It's right at the end. When we won the league at Anfield, But, we were the best team in that season. Liverpool went steal the league right at the end, and we had to win 2-0 at Anfield, and we did. Yeah, George Graham, right? Whatever anyone says about Georgie Graham, this is going back now. This is my knowledge on Arsenal, right? George Graham was a winner. Yeah, his football was unattractive to watch. That's where we got the tag 1-0 to the Arsenal. But he won 2 league titles. He won an FA Cup. He won a cup, like a Carling Cup, a Littlewoods Cup. He won the Cup Winners' Cup, which is equivalent to like the Europa League now. And he was the first. We were the first English team to get back in the European Cup after we've been banned, because a lot of youngsters won't even know this. I think it was 1985. Liverpool played in Brussels, Juventus in the European Cup final, and the Liverpool fans charged the Juventus fans, and a wall collapsed, and it killed loads of Juventus fans. It crushed them, and UEFA banned all English teams from Europe for 5 years. Imagine that, being out of the Champions League, knowing for 5 years, no European football. We fell behind. And Arsenal, when the 5-year ban was up, we were the champions. So we were the first team. There's no top 4 in them days, yeah? It was just the champions. Yeah, and I always thought that's the way it should be. Just the elite, the winners of each league. I always had a bit of an issue with this top 4 thing, but I think it's cool the way they do it. It's bigger, it's more exciting, and I accepted it finally, especially when we kept finishing 4th. But anyway, that's going on. But George Graham sadly got sacked around 94, 95 time for dodgy dealing, tapping up players, dodgy dealings, backhanders, something like that. Around, I was quite young at the time. I'd have to look up the specifics, but I was absolutely gutted to lose him. And we got Bruce Rioch in. I was like, what? He'd had like 1 or 2 good seasons at Bolton, ex-Arsenal player, but still, for me, he wasn't a big enough name for Arsenal. And his first season, we finished 5th. For me, straight away, that wasn't good enough, and the board agreed, and he got sacked. And then we got Arsene Wenger in, and the headline was Arsene who. But what Bruce Rioch did, and a lot of fans probably don't realise this, is I was in an hospital at the time, and to cheer me up, my mum brought a paper, and she goes, "I got a surprise for you on the back page." Because when I was a little kid, I used to have a Subbuteo set, and I'm talking about the early 90s, and I used to beg my mum and stepdad, "Can you please get Sky, 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 Sky?" And one day they said, "We've got a surprise for you. We got Sky. It's been fitted at home." And there used to be something on there called Euro Goals. It's free. You had to pay for Sky Sports, that was extra. And I used to watch all the European leagues, the goals. And I saw a young guy called Dennis Bergkamp play for Ajax. And I used to put him in my Arsenal team, in my Subbuteo. Yeah, this is like 92, 93. I remember also seeing Bergkamp in the 92 Euros for Holland. He was brilliant. But they lost to Germany in the semis on pens, I think. Pretty sure it was penalties they lost. But, Bergkamp and Van Basten up front was pretty lethal. But anyway, he joined into Milan, and then I'll never forget my mum giving me the paper. I turned it around, and there's Dennis Bergkamp with David Platt, but it's just a Bergkamp number 10. I was like, no way. So God bless Bruce Rioch. Maybe if he'd given him a bit more time, he might have done something, but I don't think he'd have achieved what Wenger achieved. Yeah, Bergkamp got a lot of stick to his first 2 goals, but what a player. And I was just looking at the Champions League final, and I always wondered why he never played. He was 37, I read an article. I thought he was injured. He sat on the bench all game. Why would you not give a player who'd give 11 years of his career to Arsenal, the best years of his career, at least 45 minutes or half an hour? So all it takes is a moment of magic. He had the talent at his feet, the vision. Fuming with Lehmann and Wenger. They lost us that Champions League final because we were the better team. We were better than Barcelona in that final until we went down 10 men. It ruined the game. Arsene Wenger's tactics ruined the game. His choice of players, substitutions, everything. It's just... He's probably sat there now, after 8 million quid a year, he's probably sat there now in his mansion thinking, I bet they're all regretting getting rid of me now they're 10th in the league. Well, Arsene, I couldn't give a shit, mate. I'd rather finish I'd rather be in the Championship than have you, mate, as manager. You're a dinosaur, mate. Yeah, you're an absolute dinosaur. So my 10 minutes are up. That's a bit about my Arsenal past and upbringing. And I used to go to Highbury, North Bank. I was always a North Bank boy. But I had some tragic deaths in the family, and I stopped going. But a lady called Rachel, very sexy Arsenal fan, took me on my birthday about 4 or 5 years ago to the Emirates. It was my first trip there, and she had 2 season tickets. But when the fans are allowed back in, I've got some season tickets sorted. So I'm going to treat her, see if she wants to come. AFTV, you're going to get in. I'm going to get